Coming from an environment when you're just caged in like most of the time. I got 3.5 years, I served about 19 months, so coming up to 2 years. And being in an environment where you're locked behind a door most of the time, you've got people telling you what you can do, when you can eat, when you can make a phone call, when you can shower. You come out a bit not antisocial, but you've got your guard up. So, I mean, in there I use my time wisely. I read a lot of books, I engaged with people, productive people, positive people. So I always kept my head strong because I always knew where I was going and what I wanted. But you still have that facade of having to keep your head straight and avoiding all the drama.
Every day you wake up, put on a mask. Today I want to be, I don't know, I want to be like AJ. So I'm going to act like AJ, talk like AJ, walk like AJ. The next day you might see a rapper. I want to be like Meek Mill, I want to be like 50 Cent, everyone grows a beard. There was a point in time when everybody wanted to be like gangsters on road, so everyone started turning Muslim and calling each other Ak. All they were doing is putting on a persona. All they were doing was putting on a persona. But when they get home, they take off that mask, sometimes they forget who they were. There was a quote by Steve Jobs, the famous Steve Jobs, and it said, "Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice." So the person that you want to be, don't allow other people to decide who you're going to be. Allow that inner voice to be the only thing that speaks out loud.
When I first got out, I had trouble getting employed and people taking me serious, and you've got that seed in your back of your head, so you're already quite anti about it. But I didn't let that faze me because I knew that I wanted to get a job and I knew that I wanted to be productive and I knew where I wanted to go. So I just surrounded myself with positive people that were on the same vibe as me, and obviously the road just slowly opened, and now I'm in a position where I'm slowly growing and I'm slowly getting to where I need to go, and I've got the right people around me. I'm a very ambitious individual. I've got dreams and I've got goals. So with everything that I've taken from this course here, be aware of your mindset, the things that you're feeding your head and setting yourself goals. In 5 years' time, gradually I see myself owning multiple businesses. Obviously, starting from the bottom, I want to learn the trade myself. I want to learn the actual business management and development. So from here, I'm starting up my business plan for my first venture. I'm going to roll that out, grow with that, develop, and then eventually I want to go on to opening bigger things and helping other people. So in the next 5 years, you're going to see big things from me.
Some people, we're just floating through life. I don't know if I want to go to school tomorrow. I don't even know. I haven't even thought about what I want to do in the next month, let alone who I want to be in the next 5 years. Let me tell you like this. If you don't have a plan for yourself, the society that you're in has got a plan for you. And it's not necessarily a negative one. But suddenly you'll find yourself drifting and doing things that you never wanted to do. Now there's some of us here, maybe you're 16. The worst thing you can have as an individual is that at 16, you're thinking the same 17, 18, to the point you get to your 20 and you still think like a 16-year-old. Now to you, you're thinking, nah man, that can't be me, I'm on the ball, I'm up to date. Trust me, I've seen it.
My probation worker is nice, and I mean, she spoke to me in the right ways and handled the situation well, but they haven't given me anything. Where I am today is off my own back because I put myself out here and I've met this person, or I've met people in jail and I've kept in contact with them when I was outside that are doing productive things, and they've led me on to this. But probation itself, the rehabilitation system, have done nothing for me. Both my employment since I've been out of jail, I've got that myself. So I would like there to be a bit more, not encouragement because that's what they do, but actual production. They need to be engaged with people like 2020 Change, where you can come out and they can say to you, oh, we've got this going, how does this sound? Does this sound like something you would be interested in? Because if I had that from them myself, then I could have got onto this a lot quicker. I didn't contact 2020 Change till a little while after, because I was trying to get on my feet and trying to find my way. And a lot of people, if they're not strong in their head, they're back on the roads and then they're back in jail sooner or later. So I think that they could definitely engage and communicate with more things like this, so that it's easier and more accessible to people like me.